Hey everyone, it's Professor Lee. This is the Medic 205 course navigation and orientation video. So this video will help you learn to navigate all of the various tabs in the course and hopefully make getting around the course a little bit easier for you. So when you first log into the course, you land at the home page, and the home page will have announcements up at the top. Usually the last 2 or 3 things that I've posted in announcements will be available to you at the top here. And then also there are a bunch of icons on the home page, and all of these icons link to a separate page that is located in the orientation module. So when you very first log into the course, you're going to start here and complete the course orientation, and then you can come back and complete the online orientation as well. This is a really good orientation to do if you are brand new to online learning, or if this is your first semester in college. This will be helpful to you as well. If you've taken a bunch of distance education courses previously, then this orientation would be a good refresher for you. There's tech support information in there and all kinds of other good stuff. So it's worthwhile to kind of work through that. If you have extra questions or anything, often the answers to those questions are in one of these 2 orientation modules. Okay. So when you click the Start Here course orientation, it's going to take you to the course orientation module, and in that module you will see that all of these pages here, with the exception of this Zoom badge right here, are linked into the course orientation module. They are also parked right here on the home page to make it easy for you to access from initial login to the course in the future weeks. So you don't have to go back through and find the orientation module and figure out which page it is. If you want to look at course details, you can do that from right here. There's information there. If you want to look at the syllabus and schedule, you can do that here. And if you are looking for a tutorial on how to do something within the course, it will be parked on one of these pages. A tutorial page here. So here we have information on how to register for Connect. There's a video that walks you through how to do that as well. There's information on how to use the e-textbook in Connect, which is called LearnSmart. And so there's information on how LearnSmart works. If you see these little arrows, that means they pop out into a new window. They link to an external site. Here's how SmartBook assignments work, and how to use the self-help study tools in Connect to develop a study plan. Here's some information about Proctorio, about submitting assignments, Zoom conferencing, and all kinds of other stuff. So there is information. All of that is available to you on the home page. However, it is also available to you here in the course orientation module. So you'll note up here at the top that there's a little blurb that says some of the icons on the home page also link to a page here in the orientation module for easy future reference, and that is true. However, not all of them are linked to the home page. So you want to make sure that you are reading each page and completing all the tasks in this course orientation module during your first week. So there's super important stuff. That's where you're going to find this video. There's information about me, information about how you will be graded in the course, participation policies and class workloads, critical dates in the schedule, student services and resources, tutorials. Here's a student lounge. It's kind of a hangout where you guys can chat amongst each other if you have questions, suggestions, anything like that. You can do that here in the student lounge discussion board. And then information on how to complete the orientation assignments to avoid being dropped. The next module is the student online learning module. And so there's a whole bunch of information in there about getting started with online learning. So I'm going to minimize that module, and I'm going to go over here to the navigation pane and show you these tabs. There's the home page, which will take you back to the home. Pretty self-explanatory. There's the announcements tab, which is going to take you to the announcements, all of the announcements for the course. If you want to read it, you just click on the announcement, and then you can reply to that by clicking reply here, or reading the announcement, and then clicking reply there. There is the McGrawHill Connect tab in this course. I have to link the course still, and in this case I'm actually in the student view. I forgot I was in student view. I'm in the student view, and so there is no account set up for a student in this course. However, there is information in the tutorials page to show you how to set up your account and enter your access code or purchase an access code and make this link work. This is where the McGrawHill Connect is where you will go to register. The next tab is this Grades tab, and the Grades tab has a couple of cool features. You are able to arrange your grades by due date, by assignment group. So assignment group will put all the discussions together, all of the Connect and module assignments together, and then all of the exams together. You can also arrange them by module or by title, even if you would like to. You can print your grades. You can show saved what if scores here. You can show all details, so it goes into a bunch of details there. Or you can, I don't have anything because there's no grades, but one of the cool features is this what if score. And so if you would like to put in scores, so say you do all of your syllabus, your orientation assignments, the 3 orientation assignments, and then next week you do the homework assignments and you get 100% on both of those. But then you did your initial discussion board post and then forgot to do the 2 replies by Sunday. So that will give you half of the discussion board points. And so if you want to see what that's going to do to your grade, you can see that will put you at a 73.08%. However, doing the whole entire discussion board, we put you at an 86.54%. So, one thing I do want to mention about the grade book is that if you do not have this box clicked here, it will calculate on things that are not graded. So you want to have that clicked so that you can get a score based on what has been graded already. Okay? So, let me see. Right now the weight is set at 95%. I will fix that before this course becomes available to you. And so then this will be 100%, which is why that was at 86% or something down there. Okay, so the next tab down is the syllabus tab. This gives you kind of a running list of what it is that you are supposed to be doing from week to week. So this week you've got a lot of stuff to do. And then next week, or excuse me, the first couple of days of this week, you have a syllabus acknowledgement due, a discussion board due, a no filter assignment due, and then it goes on from there. So week to week it tells you what's to do on each day. So that's kind of cool. Also too, if you don't want to scroll down the list, you can just click through the calendar and find out what's due that day. So on September 19th, the week 4 discussion is due. So this is kind of a neat feature. Probably the most important tab that we use is the Modules tab. And you will quickly figure out that this entire course is built on modules. And so modules are just little chunks or units of information. And so after you get through the 2 orientation modules and the orientation assignments, all the rest of the modules will pretty much look the same. And so there will be a header explaining what the chapter covers for that week. You will have a learning outcomes and content page that will have some tabs in it. So there will be the chapter overview and learning objectives, and then how to achieve those learning objectives. So what it is that you need to do in order to achieve these learning objectives. And so there's probably some videos linked in there, a PowerPoint, or some lecture maps. There's usually some additional information in here for you. So after that learning objectives page, then you will also in the module see the reading assignment and then the homework assignment as well. And if the discussion board is due that week, you'll have the discussion board too. So the way that you want to work through these modules is top to bottom every single week. So always start with the learning outcomes and content page, because that tells you what you're going to learn and what you need to do to learn that for the week. And then it's a good idea to get started on your initial discussion board post early in the week. Then complete the chapter homework, which involves the first one. It would be chapter reading assignment, followed by the chapter homework assignment. So the chapter homework and reading are set up to cover all of the learning objectives as well, and so it's important that you do both of those. Sometimes I'll have students who believe that the reading is optional. It is not optional. It is assigned for a grade, so do not skip over the chapter reading assignments. If you have difficulty figuring out how those Learn Smart assignments work, check the tutorials page. There's information there to show you how those work. The last few tabs are the chat tab. You can click here. If I am online, you will be able to chat with me in real time. The Contra Costa College Library, so that's our campus library. Some resource guides for you there. And then the last tab is the Office 365 tab, where you can log into your, I think you can log into your Insight email here. And you would use this for collaborations to do, of course, because I'm in the student mode, sorry. You would be able to use this for collaborations with the OneDrive feature. Also, too, I believe you can log in here and download those free Office resources that are outlined in the resource guide for you. So how to get free Microsoft. So Microsoft Excel and Word and so on for both iOS and Windows operating systems. So I think that's pretty much it for course navigation. If you have any questions for me, please do let me know. I am happy to help you as best I can. There's also information in the online orientation module for our IT team. If you need help from tech support that is something beyond my realm, that information is located in the online orientation module as well. I hope everyone has a fantastic semester, and I look forward to teaching you all.